It's not enough to be a talented songwriter. It's not enough to be a great producer. You need to know about the business. So, the seminar is on the 28th and 29th of March. It's at the Bedford in Balham. For those that can't make it, we're going to be videoing the entire event, so you can get it online, okay? We've got Danny Roberts coming down from Universal Records. He's going to be sitting on an A&R panel where people are going to get to play their songs and get the opinion of A&R professionals. Now, Danny Roberts has been instrumental in the careers of Catherine Jenkins and Ronan Keating. He's a great guy, and he's just really giving. He's on our team as well. And he's just really honest about songs, and he'll give you really good feedback on your songs. Luke Floriani, from his own management company, he has been a songwriter. He's an author of books. He's a music business entrepreneur. He's an incredibly entrepreneurial guy to do with promotion and publicist. He's a publicist too. He's worked with Amy Winehouse and Sam Smith, so he knows a few things. We've got Jez Ashurst, as you know, is going to be this afternoon here. He's going to be talking about music here, but on the seminar, he's going to be talking about the different ways that he's managed to survive in the music business, doing a wide variety of different things, so he can carry on doing what he loves. As you know, he's been a producer for X Factor for 2 years, doing all of the tracks for those guys. He's written for Leona Lewis and Ronan Keating, and Boyzone rather, and Will Young. So, and again, just such a giving kind of spirit in the music business. Mel Redmond is the head of A&R at Perfect Songs. She's going to be talking about the publishing side of things, how you can get a publishing deal, what sort of people are getting publishing deals, what it takes to get a publishing deal, what turns her off when people send her songs, what they're looking for. How many of you guys would like a publishing deal? Yeah? Pretty much most of you, okay? Well, she's going to tell you what it takes to get them. Rita Campbell is a session singer and a songwriter. She's had a #1 hit. She has sung for Head Candy, Jules Holland, amongst many, many others of them. And Rita's going to be talking about what it takes to be a successful session singer and how to move yourself up the ranks of that, how to behave in sessions. And so, again, essential information. There are so many ways that you can make money from the music business. It's not just about writing a song. And so what she's talking about could easily apply as well to being a session guitarist, a session pianist, whatever style you have. If you have a skill, then you can make money from it. You've just got to be smart, and you have to navigate your way and network through the business and get people to know about you. Don Gallagher, what a character Don Gallagher is. He's also on our team. He's a movie music supervisor. He has been a supervisor for 24 feature films, including people like Robert De Niro, Harvey Keitel, Ray Winston. Now, this guy is going to be talking about how he likes to get demos, what turns him off, what you should write on the email. He's even told me what you should write on the email, how big the font should be, what turns him off, how much money you can make from movie sync. So I've had a long discussion with Don about this. Really, really interesting and valuable stuff. So how much money you can make, whether you should give away publishing or not, everything you need to know about pitching for movies. The great thing about Don is that he's willing to accept demos from unsigned writers. You've just got to do it right. And if you don't, he won't listen. And if you do, he will. Okay? So what do you want? Will Sims, good friend of mine. He's a multi-platinum songwriter and producer. We're doing a section on the seminar about international, okay, about going international. So many people are very parochial about their approach to the music business. It's like, well, it's the UK. That's it. I want to have a hit in the UK. There's 7 billion people on the planet. All of these countries have got charts in some way, shape, or form that you can tap into. Last year, I had songs picked up in about 15 different countries around the world. And Will Sims is particularly prevalent in the Asian market. Has anybody here heard of Girls' Generation, the Korean pop band? Yeah, a massive girl band. And Will wrote a song for them called I Got a Boy, and it's had something like 100 million views on YouTube and sold multi-million copies. And he knows that Asian market really well. He's going to be coming down and talking about how it's going to be, how you write for different markets and what people expect in these other markets, which is just, again, it's markets that a lot of people are just unaware of, and you need to know about them. You know, I've had a song out in Asia, multi-million selling act over there with Press the Reset, the one I played you earlier, and nobody had heard of it over here, but it did very nicely, thank you very much. So what do you want? Do you want people recording your songs everywhere in the world or just the UK? Okay, Will Sims is your guy. David Sharp is also going to be talking about, he composes music for TV and movies. He's had music put into the Jay Leno Tonight Show, 60 Seconds, The Ghost Whisperer. And so he's going to be talking about how he goes about composing for TV and movies. And there is a big difference for him. You know, I've had long discussions with him. There's a big difference between writing a song and writing for TV. And he's going to tell you all about his approach to it. Bob James is a manager of and a music business consultant. He's been in the business a long time, knows everything about everything. He's going to be talking about online streaming, all of the different platforms you can use, publishing. He's going to be on the same panel as Mel Redmond as well. Whether you need a publishing deal or not, whether you can do it by yourself, all of the different aggregators that can get your music out there into the charts if you're releasing your own music. He's been behind the really successful career of a girl called Emma Stevens, who has done independent releases. He's got her played on Radio 2. You know Emma? Right, okay. So he's been getting her played all over Radio 2, and every week you see she's got new radio stations that she's appearing on and been really successful. And this is, you know, I would say largely due to her talent, and B, Bob James doing an incredible job managing her. So he's going to be talking about that too. Andy Ellis, dear friend of mine, he's on our team too. Andy Ellis is with PRS. Do you know all of the ins and outs of how your royalties get collected? You think you know everything you need to know about that? A lot of people don't. So he's going to be talking about how you get paid, when you get paid, how much you can expect to get paid, and for what, and what PRS do, what PPL do, the difference between them, and covering all of that side of it. Lovely guy as well. Steph Lukes is coming from the Unsigned Guide. He's going to be talking about the whole thing about your approach to the music business. With Luke Floriani, the two of them are going to be joining me and a lady called Rowena Morgan, and we're going to be talking about how you need to treat your songwriting like a business. Okay? It's essential that you do. And so really great advice from all of these people. And there's Rowena there. Rowena runs the Musical Geisha Networking Nights in London. And I still go to networking nights. You know, I've had a career in the music business. I have a career in the music business. But I still go to networking nights to meet new people. And because I went to one of Rowena's Musical Geisha Nights 2 years ago, bumped into somebody from Decca Records. In fact, it was Danny that I bumped into there. Ended up getting a cut with Decca Records because of her. She knows about networking and how to network, how to present yourself, how to do your elevator pitch. She's an expert on this. And Paul Kennedy is with One-to-One Entertainment. He manages Will Sims. He manages a bunch of other acts as well globally. And he very much is, he knows so much about hitting these other markets outside of the UK. So he's going to be on the same panel as Will Sims. We've got other people coming down as well, but just this group of people have got so much information that they can impart to you. Get yourself down there or get the video, but you need to know this stuff if you want to be successful in the business. We've got a voucher code for all of the people from TSA. The standard 2-day ticket is 97, the standard 1-day ticket is 57, and the premium 2-day ticket is 147, which gives you upgraded access. It gives you the online video as well afterwards. All of these you can use our voucher code on, which is TSA50, and get a 50% discount. So you can get a 2-day seminar for £48.50 with 15 to 20 music industry experts in there. If you just want the video, if you can't make it, you can get the video, 77, but with the discount code it's £38.50. Okay? So this is essential. You need to get your ass down.